in the quaint town of Chronosville, nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering river. A peculiar phenomenon baffled its inhabitants. For as long as anyone could remember, the town had been cursed with a chronological challenge. This enigmatic event caused time to behave erratically, leading to moments of both excitement and bewilderment. Every year, on the first day of spring, the town's clock tower would chime 12 times at dawn, signaling the beginning of the challenge. From that moment on, time would no longer follow its conventional path. Days could pass in the blink of an eye, or hours might stretch into eternity. Seasons would change within hours, and moments that took place in the past could suddenly happen again in the present. Townsfolk adapted to this quirky occurrence, learning to anticipate its challenges with a mix of apprehension and curiosity. Shops stocked up on essential supplies, schools prepared to pause their classes, and people made arrangements for the upcoming Temporal roller coaster. One year, a young girl named Amelia decided to unravel the mystery behind the chronological challenge. She was a bright and adventurous soul, with an insatiable curiosity that drove her to seek answers. Amelia's father, an inventor and tinkerer, had left behind a journal filled with strange diagrams and cryptic notes before he mysteriously disappeared during one of the challenges years ago. Determined to discover the truth, Amelia pored over her father's journal, hoping it would hold the key to understanding the peculiar phenomenon. As the day of the challenge drew near, she noticed that some of the journal's pages had faded, almost as if time itself had altered the ink. But Amelia remained undeterred, piecing together fragments of her father's work and combining her own knowledge. The morning of the chronological challenge arrived, and the town's clock tower chimed as expected. Time promptly slipped into chaos, with moments of history replaying before the eyes of amazed spectators. Amelia donned a special device she had constructed from her father's notes, hoping it would protect her from the temporal fluctuations. As she wandered through the distorted passages of time, Amelia noticed patterns emerging amidst the chaos. She found that certain events acted as anchors, stabilizing the timeline and temporarily mitigating the temporal shifts. The more she discovered, the more she realized that the chronological challenge was not a curse, but rather a puzzle waiting to be solved. Amelia's journey through time allowed her to witness significant moments in the town's history, like the founding of Chronosville, the construction of the clock tower, and her father's initial encounter with the chronological challenge. Each revelation brought her closer to understanding the true nature of the phenomenon. Finally, as the last day of the challenge approached, Amelia stumbled upon a hidden chamber within the clock tower. Inside, she found an ancient, magical hourglass, pulsating with temporal energy. The hourglass seemed to be the source of the chronological challenge, connected to the town's very essence. With determination and a newfound understanding, Amelia used her knowledge and the device she had constructed to stabilize the hourglass and bring time back into its regular flow. As the final chime of the Clocktower sounded, the town let out a collective gasp as the temporal anomalies ceased. The townspeople rejoiced at the return of normalcy. Grateful for Amelia's bravery and ingenuity, she became a local legend, celebrated for solving the puzzle that had perplexed generations. From that day onward, the town of Chronosville continued to flourish, its unique history and the chronological challenge etched into the hearts of its inhabitants. And though the challenges would continue to come each year, the town faced them with a newfound sense of wonder, knowing that time's quirkiness was a part of their extraordinary heritage.